Hello, this is Gregory B Productions, and today we are doing a updated Lego City tour. Now, this has been quite a while. I think it's been since June they've done a city tour. A Lego City tour. I've done some of the minifigure eye view ones, which I was thinking of doing one of those, but I decided to do a city tour instead because that just seems like a better thing to do. Because I haven't done one since June, and it's now October. So yeah, and some stuff has changed since then. It's not just because I want to make an updated one. Though that is a good thing. I think I would still probably do that anyway. But it's also some big changes here that I want to like show as well. So yeah, so let's get into it. And yeah. So I'm gonna start on this end and then go over to that end, the brown table end. So first, you can see there is a little pizza truck right here, which I think is quite cool. This has been in the city forever, which is quite cool. It's been Yeah, I think like there's some things like this. I think the park. What other thing? That the thing on the TAM base plate and stuff that have been in the city for like a really long time, like since the original days of the city, which I think is quite cool. You're actually seeing one of my old, cause the way I do a lot of videos or did a lot of videos like back in like earlier days on my channel. The way I did that was I just uploaded old videos or like on SD cards and stuff. I actually have old stop motions that show and include the old city, some of the old cities like layouts on there, which is quite cool. And you also look back at old city tours and stuff. I'd probably make a playlist of city tours, so look out for that. But yeah, but let's exactly start. So the pizza truck, you can see the pizza man is I don't know if the pizza man is a name, but the pizza man is here serving people pizza. And I just realized I'm not talking to the pizza man. But yeah, and then some people line up. So originally there was actually a little a retirement home thing right here, but I decided to. I accidentally broke that when I was putting my sweatshirt on, so I decided to put this here instead. And this is something my brother Jacob, or your boy Jake, or it's JJ, I think his actual name, his actual channel name. You can see is a little Lego City sign, which I think is quite cool because it's kind of like enters you to the city. Quite cool. Then going behind, oh, actually, wait, there's still something to do with the pizza truck, which is this little couple right here. I think this is actually, Jeremy from my Jeremy's Day stop motion, which is I'm going to do more stop motion soon, so look out for those as well. Actually, me and my brother actually might want to make another Jeremy focused one, so look out for that. And they're having a nice pizza. Then behind the pizza van, there's a little ice cream truck, which has just like a person being served, and then the minifigures that came in the ice cream truck set. I'm just giving ice cream, just like I don't know, being there as well. The man and dog. Yeah. Then there's right here. There is an abandoned train station right here, which is the Hogwarts Express train. I'm probably gonna move this at some point because it's kind of been just broken and dismantled. But yeah, you can see there's like a police officer guarding it, and then the police car is parked in the driveway, or in the parkway, I guess you could say, or what would be parking lot. That's what it would be. Then we have my personal favorite area of the city, which is Christensen Park. So the reason I call it Christensen Park, is because the founder of Lego was Ole Kurt Christensen. So that makes sense. So yeah. So you can see there is a little burger stand here, which this one really on. I had a beach in my city originally, but I put it here instead because I just thought it looked cool. You can see there's a bench with a man sitting. Quite cool. I can see if I really go in here. You can see some people playing tag. You can see the chef, I think. Some menus on the thing. There's the really big burger sign. I think it actually extended a little bit to make it actually like higher up so people could see it. So potentially people in the city could see it from like above the the supermarket, from the convenience store, because if it's smaller then you can't really see it over the convenience store. And then there's this little cafe here. This is actually another thing that's been in the city for quite a while. This is the Target exclusive. Been there, done that set, which is kind of a weird set. It's been in that. It's kind of like a weird set that was kind of only at Targets. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool though. And yeah, then there's the OG, which this is the very dusty hot dog cart, one of the best poly bags, I would say. And another one of the best poly bags, the popcorn cart, is also here. See the guy getting popcorn. And then this is actually one of the things from some festive set. This is like a little Christmas thing, and because it's not too far away from Christmas, it's only October. It's like mid-October, early October, not that far from Christmas. It's kind of fitting. There's a Christmas thing, which this year I actually will, because last Christmas, I was moving, or my family was moving, so I didn't really have much opportunity to decorate the city for Christmas. So this year I'm gonna try to actually decorate it for Christmas and actually make a Christmas city tour video, kind of like what ZG Brick Films, I think is his name, does. Where he like does this little, where he makes like where he decorates the city for Christmas, like Christmas displays. I'm gonna try to do that this year. I might even do them for Halloween, which I think would be quite cool. But yeah, so you can see there's this little now moving on to the Mr. Gold's Supermart, which is the which is the kind of like a kind of Walmart or Target kind of thing, where it's like just some cool some supermart, I guess you could say, looking discount store, I think is what they're officially called. So you can see right here is a big sign. It says Mr. Gold Supermart on both sides. So either if you're driving over here or you're driving over there, you can still see that Mr. Gold Supermart. There's even a little part. Oh wait, it's weird. I almost missed out this part of the park. There's a little band here. They're playing. This is actually the band from the Lego Movie 2 minifigure series, which I think is actually quite cool. That I have like all the minifigures that are in that band. Pretty cool. Like a group watching them. There's a statue of old Kurt Christensen, which a statue of this has been in the park for quite a while. But originally, do I still have it here actually? I can't find it. I don't want to waste time in the video doing that. But yeah. But originally, you can look back. I think in some old city tours, this might be a thing, where it's like see how the hair and brick that the statue is holding, is like the sharpied gold color. Originally, the whole figure was like that, but then in the Lego Harry Potter Advent calendar for last year, I decided to there was this gold man that I just put in the city and just decided to, I think the Sharpie gold man might actually be in the city somewhere. I think I might have put him somewhere. I'm not sure. But yeah, pretty cool. I used some gold man from Harry Potter thing. Quite cool. I'm just going to leave the brick on there. There's even a little table, which again, I think is quite cool. Then there was this little bridge, which is actually not really much change with the bridge. It's just this kind of cool landmark of the city. It still has the extended thing, obviously, so people can still drive under it. Which is quite cool. Actually, the only thing different with this bridge is that I've now moved it, because you might notice, I'm going to get to the supermart, by the way. I forgot about that. But I can see right next to the supermart is this big blank space right here. This base plate size blank space, where originally this in construction building was. But I decided, the main thing I'm going to ask for Christmas, the top of my Christmas list thing, is the Lego Downtown Diner set. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna put it here. Because originally I was going to put it over there and keep the construction building right here. But I decided against that. I think my brother actually suggested I didn't do that. So yeah, which I think would be quite a good thing. That's a good thing. And yeah, it'd be quite a cool little thing if hopefully I get that for Christmas. So yeah, then let's actually get to the supermart. So here you can see, people are just walking out and in. There's a little lost and found with these little posters. A poster that says Mr. Gold Supermart. There's a pea soup girl advertising the supermarket. And then right in here you have the interior, which is quite cool. I did do a whole video on a lot of these mocks, so I don't really have to go into too much detail because they haven't really changed. But you can see in the back there is a clothing department. Then on the side there is a little TV department right here, right here, and you see the guard is guarding it. Then there's just some rows of this. This is like cleaning. This is like car parts. This is clothing and toys. I can see right here there's a little clearance table. And then there's 3 checkout lanes. This one's closed though, as you can see from the red light, because he's just sitting there because he's on a break, listening to music apparently. And even something proud of. Wait, what happened to one of the people in this display disappeared, or is not there anymore. But yeah. But you can see these are some statues here, some mannequins that are displaying some neat fashion. And yeah, one of the mannequins is supposed to be here, but yeah, I guess he's gone. But yeah, I'll probably find him at some point, hopefully. And yeah, so So then, let's move on from this area because I've kind of done all the stuff in there. Wait, first, there is this little guy camping next to the bridge. I just wanted to say that. Also, the train goes underneath the bridge. It's like an underpass on the bridge, which I think is quite cool. There's even a little camper van, which is also quite cool. Like I've already said, that's going under the bridge. Then, um, going past this little crossroad here, there is a bank. I don't think the bank has a name. It's just bank. But yeah. So at the front, though, you can see Mr. Gold, which is this is Mr. Gold. Not the gold Mr. Gold, but the Mr. Gold who owns Mr. Gold Supermart. And then we have this some dude taking money out of his bank account, and some windows, and then a door and a little bank sign. Nothing on the sides is really interesting. So yeah, let's look inside of the bank. You can see that's quite cool. You can see some people taking money out of their bank accounts. A little guard. Just a person asking a teller. And then there's some vaults back here, which I think are quite cool. And yeah, I think they're quite cool. You can see there's some vaults. So they do have stuff in them. I'm not going to take time to just show them, to show everything in there. But yeah, then we have just a teller there, which I think is quite cool. Quite cool. It's not like I said quite cruel, but it's quite cool. Then there is this little apartment building. This is actually just a set, the Lego Sanctum Sanctorum set. And originally, it was actually, if you, again, looking at old city tours, you can see this. It's kind of like open completely. It was kind of like, so you can see there's like a hinge here. Well, it was originally open, so the back was shown, but at one point, I think during this summer, I did this thing where I tried to make every building in the city viewable from all angles. So basically, make them so you can't see them from the back, or you can't see the inside of the set from the back. So yeah, so you can see. So I closed this up. I even moved the Daily Bugle building, which is quite cool. There's not really much inside these to really note. I mean, the only thing on the top floors of these is that there is Peter Parker waving at you. And then I think I can actually blow up the window here and open the door to kind of get a view of what's inside here, which is just a little the pizza man or the person who at the pizza place, doing, serving this man right here. I think it's quite cool. There's even a little sign that like swings, which is also quite cool. Then the only other things are there is a window cleaner up here, and then a little lizard battle going on. Spider-Man's defending Mary Jane Watson from the lizard, and there's scared TV guy. Then you see the Daily Bugle building, which is one of the other very cool things of the city. You can see not really much to say here. I'm going to take this off and show the inside, which is basically just on the top floor. Betty Brant, I think is her name. This was exactly Tina Goldstein, but I'm using her as Betty Brant. Is here, working at her desk. J. Jonah Jameson is just, looking at the poster board. And right to the bottom here, the only alteration from the real set, which is, I put a little cafe here, and Homer Simpson is eating at the cafe, which I think is quite cool. Kind of spruces up because in the actual set, it's pretty boring bottom layer, but this one actually has put stuff on it, which I think is quite cool. Moving along, beside this park taxi, there's not really much I'll say there. But there is a candy shop or bakery, which has some neat things. So there's a kid who is who is getting gumballs. There's a person running down the stairs. Alex and Steve are on a date at the candy shop. This still rotates, by the way, which I think is quite cool. It's kind of hard to get it to rotate at one point, but still pretty cool. There is an inside as well, but I'm not really going to show it. Or you can kind of show it like this. There is a these old couple on a date. And I think you can kind of see, if I turn the thing around, actually, it'll probably make it better. You can see there's just a person ordering some stuff from the chef. Which I think that is the chef minifigure that comes in the actual set. And yeah, the display is still here. I think it's quite cool. And then I just realized there's a bunch of stuff behind this front row that hasn't been shown yet. So you can see there is one of the really cool things. I think the last besides that one, never mind. I was gonna say it's the last remaining house of the city, but it's not. There's still a house right there. Because I think the way I do this, because not really many houses you might tell, but there's a lot of people. My reasoning would be like, this is kind of like a part of the city that's more like that's not really very like what's it not what is it suburbial, I guess you could say. This has more like of the stores and shops, which I think is kind of a good reasoning. So yeah, so you can see there's Stephanie's house here from Friends. Then there's this little what is this, the tree house. And then right next to Stephanie's house, Stephanie is very lucky here because, and Stephanie and her family are very lucky, but they live right next to a Lego store. Which this is one of the coolest sets that I probably to have. This is a Lego store exclusive set that is only at the Lego stores, and it's kind of a mini Lego store. Not a mini Lego store, just a Lego store build. I did a review on this, and the interior I don't think really is that changed. I just added a bunch of minifigures. You know what? I'll show it. I'll show it. You can see just some added minifigures here. Quite cool. Not really much different besides that, except Spider-Man's chilling on the roof. Now, I don't know if this is necessarily accurate, because the Lego stores the Lego stores near me are all in malls. So I don't know, what's this? Oh, this is the door. The door fell off. But yeah, because all the Lego stores near me are in malls. So I don't really have there's not really an individual Lego store near me. But yeah, but there's also a little bank right here. But you can also see there's a little ATM here, which a person's at. Then there is right next to the Lego store. This is kind of, you see a bunch of Santas here. Now I'm gonna say this is Santa's vacation thing. So you see when Santa isn't at the North Pole, he is here. This is Mrs. Claus. This is Santa. These are some of the Santas that go to like malls and stuff, and like and the ones that go in like the Macy's parade and stuff too. And these are them on vacation as well. And actually, right next again to the things. This is the whole top part, the main part of the Lego City done. So you can see there is a bottom part, and actually the only way to get to the bottom part of the city on foot, besides I guess like walking down this little hill, is to go across this little bridge. You can see a bunch of people walking across, and you can go across the bridge, little bridge. There's a little dancer here, because it's a very hectic spot. So there's a lot of this dancer has like opportunities to get money or whatever. So you can see this little bridge, which is actually kind of edited version of the the Spider-Man Homecoming bridge, which is quite cool because I removed this bottom part and just made it like a bridge that goes from here down to there. The cafe is still there. I made a lot of effort to just make it have the back not shown. I can still kind of see if you right here. There's still a back shown, but you can't really even get to that angle without really trying. So yeah, but you can see the person working at the desk, and it's pretty cool. And yeah, so then right next to here, there is a little building that's under construction. Same under construction building that's always been there. I just moved it from over there to over here. So yeah. Then you can see there is two buildings here, which I've already done big reviews on. So I don't know if I should go in full detail or not. But yeah, but you can see it is the. I'll go in detail. So first there is the strip mall that has a video game store and a laundromat. So you can see quite cool. The person at the ATM. There's a little bench, a big sign. This is a little Percy Jackson related display, which I think is quite cool. And going underneath though, this one's kind of unstable because because the bricks themselves aren't actually the big chunk came out. So this one is kind of unstable without the roof, as you can see. But yeah, but you can see there's the laundromat, which just has a bunch of people using it. And then there's the game store, which has people shopping at the game store. This is a person a father who's confused at what game he wants to get his son. And yeah, so let's put this back on. So yeah, so then there's luckily a little parking area right here where a person's has parked their car. And right across from the final building I'm going to show you is this little thing that's a strip mall, that's a yoga place and an escape room. So if you take off the roof, this one's more stable. But you can take off the roof, you can see that. So one end, there is an escape room, which has some people just trying to solve it, even a little thing. So the owner right here can give them clues or whatever. Yeah, quite cool. Some mysterious clues. There's like a VR thing. There's like a little like things you can look through. There's a little sink. Quite cool. And this one actually has a door. The yoga place right here doesn't. And there's just a bunch of people doing yoga, which is quite cool. Then it just said this is just a little front part with the desk. It says registration. Also quite cool. And the yoga place actually has windows, which is quite cool. And then a door, of course. So yeah, I think they'll actually do it. Besides, the only other thing is this mail plane, which just kind of sits here. And the person's giving the mail over there. There's even a little telephone booth. But yeah, I think they'll do it. That's really all I have to say about my city. So yeah. So tell me in the comments what you think of the city. So yeah, I don't know when I'll do another city update. Probably when there's a big change. Like if at Christmas I actually get the downtown diner, I might do that. That would probably make sense. But other than that, I don't know. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end this video here. That's this video. So if you like the video, then like it. If you liked it and want some more, subscribe. Want to be notified when a new video comes out, notification bell. Also subscribe to all the channels in the channels bar. The channel bar is labeled friends and family. So make sure to subscribe to all the channels in there. And yeah, so that's this video, and we'll see you later. Bye!